expecting me to do something with my hair, but it's coming soon. I'm just so excited right now and have so many like video ideas. The time has not come for that. I'm holding you on to a cliffhanger because it's gonna be a spontaneous thing, and I have to go turn in my resume to a bunch of places today. Cheers! Bread and butter, Chardonnay. I'm about to go to the library, print out my resume, and go to a bunch of different places. I found these really kind of like fancy cocktail lounge bars. The cocktails are really expensive. I think I'm gonna try to feel the vibe. Maybe I'll get like something really cheap and sit down, or just hand in my resume and run away. Dude, this was dying when I was on my Paris trip. If you remember those videos. I tried to rewatch them and I'm so sorry about the audio. Honestly, all of my videos, I'm so sorry about the audio. I cannot figure out how to have good audio. Maybe because all I have is this little like fluffy thing on top of my camera that's not really affecting any noise reduction at all. CapCut, I have beef with you right now. CapCut just changed their reduce noise to Pro, so you have to have Pro to do reduce noise, and let me tell you, I cannot not do reduce noise. I deleted Netflix to get away with it. Who else is like in a financial pickle? What are some things you do to save money? Because I'm doing it. I'm doing as much as I can to save money. I get vegetables from my work. But my car took a shit, so now I can't work at my nighttime cleaning job where I would get bread and sandwiches and like little sides, pre-made sides, like couscous salads. So I just lost like a lot of benefits because of my car. And now I'm going to work at a fucking fancy $30 to $50 range cocktail bar. My eyelash crimper just broke. That just broke. I mean, I don't think it needs... I need something good to happen. Do you guys want to hear a trick of how I make my eyelashes stay lashing? So you put a little bit of hair gel. You rub it in really nice. And you go. Dabs. Dabs. And then you let that dry for like a hot second. Cheers. I don't know why I do the pre-crimp before I do this, because after this dries, it won't be looking crimped anymore. And then you go in and you crimp it again. If you don't have a job, or are going for your first job, or are just going for a new job, let me know if you have any questions, like what's the protocol? How do you seem professional but also like chill? And honestly, some people's work ethics are shit. And I have a really good work ethic. I know this for a fucking fact. And it's so hard to like talk good about yourself to people who don't know you and don't know your work ethic, because you don't want to sound too braggy, but you also want to be like, I know I'm a good fucking worker. Tonight is going to be a really rough night for me because tomorrow is my sister's heavenly birthday. Honestly, going into these places, like these fancy places, I'm gonna kind of embody my sister, because she would work at really fancy places where you have to wear dress pants and dress up shirts. After about a million times of crimping, this is where we're at. Wish me good luck. I got my resume. Tell me why they made us print everything off in 12-point font. Like, what the fuck? This looks so childish. I didn't think it was gonna look so bad, but whatever. Run away, run away! We're going! Okay, funniest thing ever. I went to one place, dropped off a resume. Really good. The expensive one, the good one. I went to another place, asked if they were hiring. They said, no, we just hired 2 front of housers, so we're not hiring. But here are some recommendations for some places. Recommended me, shook my hand, said his name, and then he goes, good luck. And I go, you too. Okay. After that, I went to the new place. This place was so cute. Are you kidding me? It's all black, like dome lights. I need to breathe. I'm so excited. So I go there, I sit down, I order a cocktail. It's just me. I say, just me. I'm not trying to like push off that, are you guys hiring? No. I just was like, I want to get a cocktail. I want to sit and scope this place out. It's new. And the guy comes around, he's like, you have any questions? Of course! Are you guys hiring? He was like, I think so. And I was like, I have my resume. I have my resume right here. Here you go. And he goes, oh, good. The owner's actually here right now, so I'm gonna give this to him. And I'm like, oh, I got a cocktail. Come. Is he gonna judge me? No, he wouldn't. He sells cocktails. You're not gonna judge somebody for buying one. But I was worried for a second there. Then the owner comes around and he's like asking me questions. And I like about my last serving job, which I haven't worked at in like 2 years. So I was just like, ooh, I kind of forgot. I wasn't expecting you to ask me about that. I played it off and I was a little nervous. He's like talking to this other girl that's working, asking her what she feels. And she's like, I feel good. She comes up to me, she goes, I really like you. I hope you get the job. Blah, 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 blah. I can feel this good energy. And I'm like, ha, 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 ha. Thank you. She's like, I'm vouching for you. He goes, runs to his car, the owner runs to his car, comes back in. And then he's like, you know, next week I'll maybe text you if you're interested in hosting, food running, and things like that. And I was like, perfect. That's a good way to get my like foot in the door before like jump sailing to making cocktails and things, because these are fancy cocktails. I haven't done fancy cocktails. I've done cocktails, but not fancy. Well, first the dude comes by me and he's like, did you get the job? And I was like, it kind of sounds like it. And then the girl buzz in and she's like, did you just get hired? And I was like, girl, I don't know, I hope I did. And she goes, I really hope you got the job. And then they go off to work. This couple sitting at the bar is leaving and they come up to me and they go, congrats on the job. I'm like, I don't know if I'm hired, you couple, you cute couple. Thank you, I hope I get it. You like this chair? I found it on the side of the road and I vacuum cleaned it like with this power washer vacuum, and they say not to do that on belt. I think they're lying to you. I think you can do it on belt. I think you can do it on belt. Maybe certain belt you can't do it, but I don't care. It's old, so it's probably been there before. Anyways, I could potentially have gotten a job, and I think this place is super cute. Dim lighting, wraparound bar. Like, I can work my way up and I can make money. This place is expensive. I love working at expensive places. If you're gonna be a server, work at an expensive place because you just feel. And I like talking to people. Oh my gosh, I've gotten so much better at talking to people, and I'm so excited. I like talking to people in an intimate setting rather than like a chaos Buffalo Wild Wings, which I have worked at Buffalo Wild Wings. You can't form connections there. You can at a cocktail bar though. Okay, my camera's about to die again. I realized I left you guys on a little cliffhanger. The overall question of what is it like to lose somebody so close to you? Feels so bad, like dulling dulling the moment here. It's one of those things that you've thought about, like ever since you were a kid. What's gonna happen if my mom or dad dies? Like that was always like my mindset, was mom or dad. I just never thought I could lose a sibling. I never thought of it like that when I was a kid. It always felt like your siblings are invincible and that you're gonna grow up together and you're always gonna be together. But siblings, I feel like it's really hard. It's really hard. You just want them back all the time. I do want to talk more and more about it, so if you have more questions, please, please ask me. I always try to like live my life through them, and I'm always like, man, if they were here right now, they would be so proud of me. I want to like embody them and like do things that they would want to do. So bottom line is that my sister passed away due to drugs. I would hold it on to myself a lot. Just like I wasn't there enough for her, that I wasn't able to help her. Like it's really not your fault. Drug addicts have a whole different viewpoint. It's a very selfish viewpoint, and you have to remember that. I don't mean to diminish her in any way, but there's like no way that I was going to cure this girl. I just listened to this audiobook called I Forgot to Live, and it was, if you have anybody close to you, or if you yourself are struggling with addiction, this book really helped open my eyes to see like what they see, what they view. I understand. Once you try this drug that makes you feel so happy, so fulfilled, so full of life. Like, I understand this world is fucking shitty. Like, you want something to feel, to give you purpose, to like feel okay, to feel accomplished. And my sister was going through a lot of shit. So I understood, like, once you're in that hole, it's hard to come out. Don't ever like get mad at a person with an addiction. I mean, you're very valid to get mad. Expressing how mad you are to them never helps them. Like, that's just not the way to go about it. I feel like there was a lot of things I could have done better. And I can't keep blaming myself, but like, it's just so hard. Losing somebody so close to you is really, really hard. By the way, I also got Gizmo through my sister. She had 2 bearded dragons and a leopard gecko and a fish tank full of like fish and frogs and all this shit. I fucking love this leopard gecko. I want to keep you guys in touch. I want you guys to know what Gizmo means to me. Because I talk about him a lot, but I don't really tell you guys, like, this is why. And I don't really talk about my sister a lot. I think about her a lot, don't get me wrong. And I will talk about her, but like, I have 4 sisters, so it could be anybody if I say my sister. I talk and think about her a lot, but I don't like express how hard it is to lose someone. And I want to. So please, yeah, let me know. Also, hope I get this job. I'm trying to keep things light and positive because this is hard. This is heavy. This is big. Loss is hard. Let me know if you've lost anybody close to you. If you haven't lost anybody, I get that you still can like put yourself in somebody's shoes, because the thought of losing somebody so close to you can even break you.